Are you alright? I thought I told you to dodge there. Not enough training for today. The last thing I want is to cause you any serious injury. Again. The first time? Well, the first time was also an accident, but I don't want this becoming a pattern. We'll train once you've rested up. Here. I have something to ask you about the first time we fought on the Sky Splitter. The others said I was really tough to subdue, which is a given, but were you ever... Now that I think about it, it's a really dumb question. Since you want to hear it, I guess I'll just come out with it. Were you ever scared of me? I only know what happened in my head. I know about the battle that I fought, but I can't help but wonder if I caused you much harm. You don't have to hide it. You're back. You've been sensitive there since the altercation. Did I cause that? You can tell me. It's not the first time I've heard someone an accident. And you wouldn't be the only one. I really apologize. I'll find something that can help. Trust me. It's not fine. I hurt you with my own hands and I wasn't even aware of it. I know that I didn't mean it, but I can barely sleep at night. Do you know what I think about when I close my eyes? I see my body move on its own. I see myself strike you down and I scream at myself to stop. But I can't. I can't. And then I end up... I know that I would never in my right mind do that. But what if I'm not in my right mind? I have Borisin blood coursing through my veins. I don't know the full extent of the heart within me. What if I don't have it under control? The entire Luofu and the Yao Qing would be in danger. I would not live with myself, and I would not be able to die either. I would spend the rest of my life asking, what could have been if I hadn't lost control? What we could have been. This is not the way I thought this would happen, you know. I wanted to be a bit more put together and have all the answers before I told you. And I realized that there wasn't much time to do that. Time is fleeting for short-lived species. And if I took my time to prepare, I may never get the chance to tell you how I felt. How do I feel? I feel like life would be incomplete if I didn't have you. I feel like life would completely lose meaning if you weren't mine. It hasn't been easy for me, you know. Fighting myself on whether or not loving you is selfish. Battling myself on whether it would be worth it to fall for someone that would only be a drop in the ocean for my time alive. And you certainly aren't the easiest to confess to. Let's just put it this way. A life with you, even for just a moment, would be incomparable to a life without. And even if it was just for a few moments, I am willing to have you in ways that others can't.